Wow, did you catch that bombshell from Horner? It's all about Sainz now. Christian Horner has made an unexpected announcement, shifting attention towards Carlos Sainz. Currently, there's a narrow margin between Red Bull and Ferrari in the championship, with Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc in close competition. However, Horner's focus is now on Sainz, who is trailing not far behind. This surprising move has captivated everyone's interest. In Formula One, every detail is crucial. Verstappen could have secured more points had he not encountered issues in the Australian Grand Prix. Similarly, Sainz faced setbacks when he couldn't participate in the Saudi Arabia race due to appendicitis, resulting in lost points in the championship. Nonetheless, Horner commended on Sainz's victory in the Australian Grand Prix, highlighting his talent and positioning him as a strong contender for joining Red Bull in 2025. Last year, Carlos Sainz achieved a significant feat by winning the Grand Prix in Singapore, making him the only non-Red Bull driver to accomplish this. He secured another victory last Sunday, drawing the attention of Christian Horner, who jokingly referred to him as a very fast unemployed driver. Sainz's Formula One journey began with Red Bull's support at Toro Rosso, where he raced alongside Max Verstappen. He consistently demonstrated his skills on the track, even ending Verstappen's winning streak in Singapore. His recent triumph in Melbourne was particularly impressive, especially considering he underwent surgery just 2 weeks prior. Horner's comments have sparked speculation about Sainz's future in Formula One, with Ferrari choosing Lewis Hamilton and Sainz currently without a contract for the upcoming season. He has proven himself to still be a top-tier driver with his recent successes. This has garnered interest from several leading teams, including Red Bull. During an interview with Sky Sports F1, Horner emphasized Red Bull Racing's pursuit of the best drivers, even if it entails considering options beyond their usual pool. He noted the recent victory of a talented driver without a contract, indicating an open market. When queried about the possibility of signing Sainz for 2025, Horner expressed openness, stating that a performance like Sainz's victory couldn't rule out any possibilities. He emphasized the importance of taking time in the decision-making process, considering Checo Perez's strong start to the season and the absence of desperation. As the 2024 season progresses, attention will be on Sainz and his potential choices. His recent win in Melbourne enhances his attractiveness and positions him favorably for negotiations with teams seeking experienced talent to bolster their roster. As the upcoming Grand Prix in Japan draws near, all attention is on Ferrari to see if they can maintain their performance. Christian Horner reflects on last season's victory in Singapore ahead of Suzuka and acknowledges Carlos Sainz's role. Sainz is the only driver to have defeated Red Bull, thus emerging as their new rival or nemesis. Looking forward to Suzuka, a track where Red Bull has historically excelled, Horner expresses anticipation, noting it as Honda's home circuit where drivers enjoy racing. Despite differing opinions among British reporters, Sainz's value is undisputed within the paddock. His Ferrari teammate, Charles Leclerc, emphasizes Sainz's high regard, stating that many team bosses are surely considering him for the future. While Ferrari's decision to pair Lewis Hamilton with Leclerc for the following year leaves Sainz in search of a new team, he remains undeterred by any perceived undervaluation. Sainz asserts that he doesn't feel underrated by those knowledgeable about the sport, accepting that less informed individuals may undervalue him, which he is fine with. Leclerc, who finished second to Sainz in the recent race, dismisses the notion of Sainz being underrated, asserting that he is among the highest-rated drivers in Formula One. Confident in Sainz's future, Leclerc suggests that numerous team principals are likely in discussions with him. Sainz's absence from the last race in Saudi Arabia due to an appendectomy underscores his challenges. However, he attributes his swift recovery to an intensive healing regimen which included utilizing a hyperbaric chamber and an electromagnetic machine. Reflecting on his progress, Sainz notes that upon arriving in Australia, he gradually felt better with each passing day, making significant strides within the first 7 days. Australian driver Oscar Piastri delivered a strong performance in his home Grand Prix, securing 4th place behind his teammate Lando Norris. Piastri adhered to McLaren's team orders during the race, allowing Norris to pass him despite feeling disappointed about missing out on a podium finish. He acknowledged the team's decision, recognizing it as fair, stating that while he would have preferred to maintain 3rd place at home, he understood the situation. On the other hand, Daniel Ricciardo, another Australian driver, faced challenges in the race, finishing in 12th position after starting from 18th on the grid. Reflecting on his performance, Ricciardo emphasized the importance of staying focused on his personal journey, recognizing that any distractions could derail his progress. Piastri's potential podium opportunity was overshadowed by McLaren's team orders, while simultaneously, Max Verstappen's retirement marked Red Bull's first mechanical withdrawal in 2 years, attributed to an issue with the rear right brake caliper. Apart from Red Bull, Carlos Sainz has been linked with other teams such as Mercedes, Aston Martin, and Sauber. Sauber is particularly notable as German powerhouse Audi is poised to assume full control ahead of their entry into F1 in 2026, potentially creating opportunities for Sainz. Following his recent win, the 29-year-old acknowledges that it bolsters his chances for next season. He expresses confidence in his abilities, stating, "I think everyone knows more or less what I'm capable of doing." With 185 Grand Prix races under his belt, Sainz emphasizes his personal drive for success, stating, "I race for myself, to prove to myself that if I'm given a car, I can get it done and I can be up there." He underscores his focus on personal performance rather than validation from others, affirming his mentality and approach for the remainder of the year. Carlos Sainz's journey in Formula One has seen him represent 4 different teams over the span of a decade. He entered the F1 scene at the age of 15 in 2010 through Red Bull's junior program. His debut in Formula One occurred with Toro Rosso in 2015 alongside Max Verstappen. Sainz's stint with Renault began in 2017, initially on loan from Red Bull before a full season in 2018. He then enjoyed a successful 2-year period with McLaren alongside Lando Norris. Ferrari came calling after Sebastian Vettel's departure, and Sainz joined the team in 2021, marking his 4th team in F1. Despite uncertainties surrounding his future due to Ferrari's early signing of Lewis Hamilton for the next year and his absence from the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix due to appendicitis, Sainz remains focused on the present moment and finds joy in the sport. He expressed his happiness in an interview with Sky Sports F1 after Sunday's race, stating that despite the challenges he faced earlier in the year, he is now enjoying the current moment in his life. Sainz emphasized the unpredictable nature of life, stating that it sometimes presents unexpected opportunities. Instead of worrying about his future, he's focusing on enjoying his present success. Feel free to comment below on your thoughts regarding Sainz's perspective, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.